I'm Jay Hayes. I'm here with the Blue Beltsman, Jamie Meringue at NJ United MMA. Today we're going over a really cool X-guard sweep that you guys can use. Alright, so we're going to start here in half guard. I'm going to have my opponent here, okay? It's very important that anytime I'm in the half guard, I want to be on my side, okay? I don't want to be flat on my back. I can't let my opponent grab my head with his left arm. I can't let him flatten me out and get the underhook with his right arm, okay? So from here, I'm going to step the instep of my left foot inside of his right thigh, okay? Very important that the toes of my left foot are flexed so I can elevate my opponent here when I'm eventually going for my sweep, okay? So from here, my right arm is going to go underneath his leg. I'm going to make my gable grip here, really pulling his leg up onto my shoulder, all right? Also, when I do this, I don't want to go under his leg here and leave my head out where he can grab my head with his left arm, flatten me out here, start to scroll this leg back, and now he's going to defend the position, all right? So when I go under the leg, I want to make sure that my head is in deep, all right? I get my gable grip, and I want to make sure my left elbow is pointing out. So if he's trying to Bravo choke me here, his hand won't come through. Also, I want his knee glued to my ear, all right? If there's space here, if my arm gets crushed down, then he's going to be able to Bravo choke me with his right arm coming through under my armpit here, and he can maybe lock up a choke, all right? So I'm here, head glued to his knee, left elbow pointing out. From here, my right foot goes to the floor. I'm going to use this foot to slide my hips underneath them as I elevate my opponent with my left leg, all right? From here, my right foot is going to come inside of his right hip, okay? So my toes are flexed on my right foot. My left foot is hooking behind his knee. Notice how my toes are flexed here, okay? From here, my opponent's going to put his left knee on the floor. He's trying to keep his weight on top of me. He's trying not to get swept, all right? So what I'm going to do here, if his hand is near my collars, my left hand is going to control his sleeve. I'm going to feed it to my right hand. My left hand now is going to go into his collar with my palm up, okay? From here, I'm going to use this grip in the collar with my left hand to pull him down. I'm going to elevate my opponent with my legs. As I do this, I'm going to roll over my left shoulder. And anytime I'm rolling over my left shoulder, I'm going to look over my left shoulder. So I'm here, I elevate him, and I roll over to side control, all right? Just like this. Once I get side control, my right arm swims out, I get my underhook, drive my shoulder into my opponent's face, controlling him, all right? So again, half guard. I set my instep of my left foot inside of his thigh. Make sure your knee doesn't get crushed across here, okay? He's gonna drop his weight down, he'll be able to pass guard, all right? Left knee is pointing up toward the sky, okay? So he can't crush this leg down. Have my strong frame. I don't allow him to get the underhook, don't allow him to control my head. Right arm goes under his leg. My head is very in deep here, so I don't get flattened out. I don't allow him to grab my head. I'm going to make my gable grip here with my left elbow. Very strong here. My ear is glued to his knee. My right foot goes to the floor. I slide my hips under him as I elevate my opponent with my left leg. Right foot comes inside of his knee here, and now I establish my X-guard position. From here, if my opponent puts his left knee on the floor, this is a great time to go for this sweep. My right hand is going to grab his sleeve. If it's a little too far away, I can grab it with my left hand and feed it to my right hand. Here. Left hand is now going to go in his collar with my palm up as deep as I can. This is my grip that's going to break his posture down, keep him close to me. Okay? As I'm pulling down, I'm going to elevate him with my legs. Look over my left shoulder as I roll over my left shoulder. Now, there's a very important detail that I'm going to do with my legs here as I'm making this sweep, all right? So as I'm elevating him and lifting, it's very important that my right foot, see how my right foot here stays on the top of his leg? I can't allow my foot to go to this side of his leg, because when I roll on top, I'm going to wind up in the half guard, all right? So what I want to do here, when I make the sweep, is I want to make sure that my right foot stays on the top of his right thigh, okay? So I'm here, I elevate, I pull down with my left arm. Here, as I roll over, now I'm going to wind up in side control. My left hand grabs around his head, applying good shoulder pressure. Right arm comes out to my underhook, and I establish side control. One more time. So we're here, half guard. Step my instep of my left foot inside of his right thigh. Good posture here. Block the bicep. Don't allow him to get the underhook. All right. Head comes in tight. Right arm goes under his leg. Glue your ear to the guy's knee. Gable grip, left palm towards your face, the right palm away. Right foot to the floor, slide your hips under him as you lift your opponent with your left leg. Right foot comes inside of his right hip. Now my opponent here, if he puts his knee on the floor, this is a good time to go for this sweep, all right? If his hand is near my lapel, I grip with my right hand, left hand goes palm up into his near lapel. From here, break his posture down with this left hand, I elevate him with my legs. As I do this, I look over my left shoulder as I roll over my left shoulder, okay? Make sure that your right foot stays on the upper part of your opponent's right thigh, okay? It can't go behind his leg. Lift, springboard yourself over to side control, left hand grabs his head, good shoulder pressure, right hand comes out to your underhook, and establish side control. Jay Hayes here with the Blue Beltsman Jamie Meringue, New Jersey United Mixed Martial Arts, NJUnitedMMA.com.